1. What is Ansible? Ansible equals automation. Ansible is an open-source automation platform. In simple words, it's an automation engine that is simple yet very powerful. Ansible can help you with configuration management, application deployment, task automation. Use cases: 1. Provisioning environments. 2. Configuring servers. 3. Security patches. 4. Application deployment. 5. Firewall. Configuration. 2 Benefits of Ansible. Free. Ansible is an open source tool. Very simple to set up and use. No special coding skills are necessary to use Ansible's playbooks. Powerful. Ansible lets you model even highly complex workflows. Flexible. Customize it based on your needs. Agentless. No need to install any software. Efficient because you don't need to install any extra software. There's more room for application resources on your server. SSH. Very simple password-less network authentication protocol which is secure. So, your responsibility is to copy this key to the client. 3. What Ansible can do. Configuration management. Configuration management refers to the task or process in which wet rack and control changes to a managed systems, keeping integrity in place. Example: if you want to install an updated version of a specific type of software in all the machines in your enterprise, all you have to do is write out all the IP addresses of the nodes, also called remote hosts, and write an Ansible playbook to install it on all the nodes. Then run that playbook from your control machine. Orchestration, as name suggests, it means bringing different components together as whole one component and making sure they interact with each other as one. Ansible uses automated workflows, provisioning, and more to make orchestrating tasks easy. Example: deployment of new WebSite. 1. Pre-task. We'll here to disable ongoing traffic to load balancer and web server into maintenance mode, and deploy the new WebSite. 2. Post-task. Enable traffic to this web node again. By taking it out of maintenance mode, these tasks can be written in Ansible playbooks, and hence it helps to orchestrate the environment. Application deployment. Ansible makes DevOps process easier by automating the deployment of internally developed applications to your environment systems. To do this, all you need to write in playbook which will list the tasks, and Ansible will figure out how to get your systems to the state you want them to be in. In other words, you won't have to configure the applications on every machine manually. How Ansible communicates with systems. Ansible uses SSH to communicate with the remote hosts and run auth commands. Tasks. Provisioning. With Ansible you can provision cloud platforms, virtualized hosts, network devices, and bare metal servers. Security and compliance. If you configure the security details on the control machine and run the associated playbook, all the remote hosts will automatically be updated with those details. That means you won't need to monitor each machine for security compliance continually manually. 4. Architecture of Ansible. 1. Management node. Ansible management node is our master node where all magic happens. 2. Host node is worker node that we are going to manage using Ansible. You don't have to install Ansible or additional software on the management nodes. That's why Ansible is referred to as agent LESS. 3. Host inventory. All the managed hosts we are using in the Ansible environment are to be listed in a single simple file which is present under etc. Ansible NAMEDHOSTS etc. Ansible hosts. 4. Playbook. Playbooks are simple files written in YAML format which describes tasks to be executed by Ansible. 5. Ansible.cfg. This file contains the configuration for the Ansible, like the path of the inventory file, and values for the default variable in the Ansible. An alternative to playbook is ad hoc commands. Point 5. Ansible Tower benefits of Ansible 2. Credentials storing and using in a smart manner. Use case. Suppose you want to provision OS VPC, subnet, and SG using one playbook, then on each task we need to mention our credentials. This will make our code heavy. To avoid this, Ansible Tower stores our credentials in a secure encrypted format on the centralized database, and in future we don't need to mention the credentials on the playbook. Point 3. Job scheduling and notification support. Use case. If we want to run our playbook periodically, daily, or weekly, or in between any time, then we can achieve that using the option of job scheduling in Ansible Tower. Once the job is completed, you might need to send the notification, which can be done by using modules in Ansible.